Welcome to the video tutorial for the stage lighting edition at the Valencia Lakes Homeowners Association AV booth. To begin, press here. Do we want to power on the system? As always, we will want to say yes. Since we are only dealing with lighting today, we are not going to turn on any of the projectors. Again, this video is only to deal with the lighting addition to this system. If you'd like to know more about other parts of the system, please refer to the previous video going over the whole panel. You may notice now that we have an additional icon in the center of the screen that says stage lighting. This is what you would have to press in order to get to control your new stage lighting system. Here you press and you will see the new pop-up that says, do you want to use the lighting presets via the touch panel or more advanced functions via the lighting console? Notice there is a PIN code required to use the lighting console. The lighting console is intended for your more advanced productions where you need highly detailed control of all your lights. If you do not need highly detailed control and you are just looking to do certain basic functions such as show a presenter on stage or just turn on some lights for a basic speech, you can do most everything you need by just pressing touch panel. However, if you want to do the more advanced functions like for one of the HOA shows or a theatrical performance, then you'd come to console. As you can see here, it now requires a passcode. Only authorized personnel are able to utilize the console and would have access to this passcode. If you do not have access to this passcode, I'd ask you to please put in the wrong code so that you can get out of this screen. So that being said, let's go ahead and put in the wrong code. You will see here that you now have a message that says either try again or cancel, I do not know the PIN. I'm going to hit cancel. Now we're back to square one. Okay, well, let's do something basic. We'll go to stage lighting and we're going to say I'm going to use the touch panel. Now you can see here there are several options on the touch panel as to what you can do with the stage lights. You have your center wash, you have your black lights, you have your side wash, you have curtain lights, and back lights. These are different sections of lighting on the stage. I encourage you to go ahead and press buttons and take a look at the stage and see what they do. Go ahead and have fun with it. You're not going to mess anything up. You can come here and you can turn off certain banks of lights in order to make sure that you have all the lights off if you'd like. You also have a separate section of lights for your moving heads. If you go down there and you press moving heads, you'll have different presets as to where your robotic lights are aiming. You'll notice here we have a front center stage. We have stage right or piano position. We have the center stage wide position, which washes the whole center of the stage. Or we have our preset positions for where you typically would place the podium on the stage or where you would typically place the podium on the floor. Also, if this light is too bright for the presenter, you have different intensity settings right down here. So currently you can see we are at 100%. If you'd like, we can turn this down halfway to 50%. And you will see that you have feedback telling you that the lights are set at 50%. If that's still too bright, we can go lower down to 20%. Notice that the feedback changes as well. I'm going to put it back up to 100% because I think that looks best. If we go back to our static lights, which are our non-moving lights, and you want to adjust the percentages there, first off, you can see right underneath each group of lights that we have laid out exactly what percentage the intensity is. If you want to change that, we have this button right here that says lighting percentage levels. You go there and you can go to each one of these sections of light and you can adjust the brightness accordingly. At that point, you can go back to static lights if you want to change colors or turn them on or off, or go back to our moving lights to adjust the movers. You can turn off movers, come here and I can turn off each section of other lights. like so. And that's essentially it. At any point, if you need to go back to another part of the system, you can always hit the home button for your activities. Or if we're in stage lighting, you can also hit the back button. That also will bring you back to your activities, where you now have access to everything else that you've always had on this panel. Of course, you can always go to your power down page and turn off your stage lights like so. Or when you go and you hit all off, it will also turn off all the stage lighting system for you so that you do not have to think about it. That concludes the tutorial video for your stage lighting edition here at Valencia Lakes. Thank you very much and have a nice day.